all these places. What should they be concerned about?
Number one.
By the way, I just want to say this: Ugandan women are some of the most feminine women on earth. I have talked to plenty of Ugandan women, and when I tell you guys that out of all the countries I've been to, Ugandan women are the most feminine, I really do mean that. Let me tell you guys a crazy story of something that happened to me in Uganda regarding the women, though. I had some ladies that tried to get on their knees for me when serving me my plate of food. Apparently, that's normal inside of Uganda, right? But for me, that wasn't normal because I'm from a Western country like America, right? So I tell these Ugandan women on cameras on my old channel, I say, hey, ladies, y'all don't have to get on your knees to feed me. And one of the Ugandan women tells me, no, this is tradition for us. We have to do this. I said, no, you don't, not for me. You know, you don't have to do that. You can just serve my plate as normal. And they had an issue doing that. You know what I'm saying? And I had all these Ugandan brothers. Oh my God, all these Ugandan brothers. They hit me up and on some, oh, you know, don't be telling our women that they don't have to get on their knees. Maybe in your dumb American country, they was mad, y'all. They was texting me and shit. I'm not texting me, but they was DMing me, messaging on the comments on my old channel. I was getting swarmed, a huge tether attack. I'm a tether because you know they don't make noise. Tethers make. I'm a tether. You know, say they have different tether, tether. You know what I'm saying? So they be making their little tethering noises, and I was like, God damn, okay, shit. You know what I'm saying? They said we do not want our women like your American women. You guys take disrespect from your women. You guys have women that are, you know, all over the place. We like to keep our women in a frame where they, you know, bow down, they get on their knees when serving us, et cetera, et cetera. And I understand it now later in life because certain things keep women inside of kind of like a womanly frame, right? What do I mean by this? As a man, we know we have to wake up. We know if we don't go ahead and go outside and, you know, get some workout in, or we don't go outside and conquer the world, we feel like less than. And the more you stay indoors, not working or doing anything, I can't imagine just doing something like that. I can only imagine I'll start feeling like I would feel like a lesser male. I would feel like, man, you're not even working hard. You're not even striving to be the best man you could be. You're a disgusting human. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I would feel about myself if I was just a lazy bum. It would make me feel like a man. Same as a woman. For because women, they applaud men for doing this stuff, right? Like, wow, he's out here getting up early morning. Like, guys, one of the greatest things when I'm talking to women, when they see me wake up at 4 a.m., I might take a flight to one country, and then, you know, by the end of the day, you know, I might come back to the country that I'm, you know, I was in that country with that woman. They'll be like, wow, I can't believe you went all the way here just to get work done and then came back the same exact day. They tell me, they're like, that's unheard of. You know, they're always so shocked and they applaud me. They're like, man, I can't believe you really are a conqueror. You're really conquering the world. Like, this is so amazing. You know, and so many men, they don't have that business acumen to actually wake up on time so they can catch their flight, go to the country, get what needs to be done, come back over to the country with that you're with this woman in, and do all that. They're just so shocked. Even sometimes when I wake up early morning because maybe I have an early morning meeting or something like that, or I just have to work online early morning, they're so enamored by that. So us men, we're enamored by when women do very feminine things as well. But what keeps a woman in a feminine frame? Maybe getting on her knees, serving her man. Maybe that will keep her in somewhat of a feminine frame, right, y'all? You know, consider that. Consider that seriously. Consider it. I know it seems kind of wild, but it's the truth. Sometimes certain things like this keeps women in a certain type of frame. You know, they're like, wow, you know, when she's so used to bowing for you, it's not like you even look at her as a lesser than human. Actually, if anything, when I had these Ugandan women bowing for me, like, you know, these are different women, right? I'm kind of making this story seem like these ladies were both with me at the same time. But these are different times that I had different Ugandan women get on their knees to serve me my plate of food after them cooking the food too, right? And when I had the first Ugandan woman do this, I was so surprised. I was like, man, I've never had this treatment. But it made me want to work harder as a man because her level of femininity, I feel like my level of masculinity isn't on that level just yet. I don't know how to explain this that would make sense to a lot of you, but can you imagine that you have like just such a great woman and you realize for the first time ever that just taking this woman on dates is not enough. Taking this woman and treating her right outside, maybe getting her nails done, that's not enough. I have to do more for such a submissive woman like this. I mean, even when we're outside, the woman, she would just do certain things like, I don't know, she would grab a napkin and say, "May I wipe your face?" Like, "Can I wash your hands for you?" I'm just like, man, I felt like I was Jesus Christ. Like, I'm like, damn, I'm living good, man. You know what I'm saying? This is how a woman, it just felt natural. Like, but then for the first time in my life, I felt like, damn, I feel like I'm not even man enough to have these kind of women in my life, which is crazy because some of these Ugandan dudes, they really ain't got no, you know, they got no money, you know what I'm saying? Some of them, not all of them, but some of them got no money. And it's like the Ugandan women are still in their life, right? So it's really not even just about the money, it's about who you really are as a person too. But also for me, it was just like, I got the money, I got the masculinity, but I know that there's still certain flaws that I need to work on. And I was like, damn, for the first time in my life, I said, man, maybe I'm not offering an equal exchange of value. I didn't feel like my value add was greater than hers because I'm like, you're everything that I've wanted in a woman: virgin, feminine, extremely submissive, respectful, courteous, having morals, and not going out to ungodly places. You're everything I want. So then I finally realized, I said, damn, I don't have enough of what I needed at that moment in my life. And I said, I have to work harder. A woman like this she needs everything taken care of. I can't put her in an environment to where she's taking buses and stuff like that. No, man, I have to upgrade her life tremendously. This woman doesn't deserve to live the life of others. She's an extraordinary woman. Seriously. So I really respected it. So I'm just saying, when it comes to these Ugandan queens, you guys have to understand that Ugandan women, they're some of the best out here in Africa. Even in South Africa, I had a dude tell me that he's literally not going to marry a South African woman. He said he's going to get his woman from Uganda. He said actually that he frequently travels to Uganda too. So shout out to the South African passport, bros. Isn't that interesting? It's all around the world, guys. Let's continue with the video, though. I appreciate you guys listening to that sermon.
The intentions of the woman. Because
And leave some comments in the chat. Y'all what? Y'all sleeping on the Traveltriberaw marathon? I don't think so. Y'all better wake that ass up.
many Africans have this idea when they see a person is from the USA, if they see a person is from any other developed country that is first world, the first thing they think about is you have money. Even if you're a regular person in the States, getting regular money, doing regular jobs, you're going to come here and a person will see an investor in you, you know. And you shouldn't blame them.
Really?
Actually, the people who come here, not all of them.
No Limit Eddie, I see you checking this shorty out. Look at No Limit Eddie eyes. He looking at that thickness. Eddie, she's sitting on a mother effing shelf, and I can see that shit.
Blame them.
Really?
Look at his eyes. Look at his eyes.
Actually, the people
Look at
who
that.
come here.
Look, we gonna catch you, Eddie. Don't worry. Don't worry. We gonna get you.
And you shouldn't blame them.
Really?
Actually, the people who come.
Look at his eyes. Look, he looking down at that thickness, y'all. He looking at that thickness. Look at then he gonna smirk.
Not all of them, but the majority, the number of times you get to see foreigners, maybe they're going to build some kind of company here, or they're going to build hospitals or make donations. So they have that kind of image in their mind.
Okay.
So they'll want to be with you to secure some wealth, to secure the bag.
That's beautiful to hear, man, because I've had some experiences like that in TZ, Tanzania, where that was the first country I went to from the States, and Tanzania is far.
Me too. Tanzania seems like all of our entry countries, huh? No Limit Eddie, we've came a long way, huh?